Hello everybody and welcome back in the Dordt Federal Event Center from Flint. The Flint Firebirds and the Toronto Wildhounds in their second and final meeting of the season. Toronto taking the first one 4-0 in a shutout win. Still yet to surrender their first goal of the year. Flint in their home opener here tonight. D'Amato playing that up for Hoffman. Just got started. Here is Matheson for the Wildhounds, carrying it ahead with Quaver. Drops back for Woods. In shoots. Early stop by Cranley. Drops for D'Amato. Now ahead up the left side. Hayes taking the hit, and that's going to be an early penalty against Toronto. Flint to the power play. Riley McKinley will head off here. By the way, after this, the Maple Leafs and the Dallas Stars, followed by Toronto Marlies and the Tucson Roadrunners, and that will be it for tonight's streams. Hope you're enjoying these ones so far tonight. Colts winning 6-4 over the Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds. And unfortunately, the Sarnia Sting falling 1-0 to the Hamilton Bulldogs. Now here, short-handed chance as Toronto trying to get a hold of that puck there. A little disorganized early, and here come the Firebirds. In, no shot there. It's taken away by Toronto. Ryan McCoy off the boards, and just out, it's offside. Well, we've seen some good pressure early in this game between these two teams, and Wildhounds with the first shot of the game, the only shot of the game so far. Quiet-paced first period. Penter to McCoy. Here's Ryan McCoy, short-handed. He'll turn on the Jets. McCoy out front. Lash has it, and held on to the puck just a little too long, and McCoy doesn't get the pass back. Here come the Firebirds on the power play. Aspinall stopped by Ryerson. Cleared by the Hounds. That one ahead to Lash. Dropping it off. Ryan McCoy on the pickpocket. Winded shoots, and the glove stop made by Cranley. 4.5 gone here in the opening period. Toronto Wildhounds out shooting Firebirds now 2-1. Ryan McCoy with his first shot of the night, not magic, and you know to start the season players won't be magic, but we've seen one that is so far as a chance. Scores! Ben Shears off a rebound off the right pad, and the Wildhounds open the scoring at 5 minutes of the first here in Flint. It's 1-0. Yeah, we saw Nicholas Gingras get a 4-goal game in Sault Ste. Marie. He has 5 goals already in 2 games this season. He's the player to watch for right now. And Ben Shears just got his first of the year for the Wildhounds. And he'll be feeling good about that. As the face-off won. Picked up by Shears. Aspinall giving it away. Trying to get it back, and this rolls back to Kuzmin. Kuzmin in his own zone. Here's Petrie now up to the right wing for Aspinall. Bumped off the puck and sent back into the Toronto zone momentarily. Here's Deline, gave that away. A step ahead, finds Lodge. Jonathan Lodge shoots, didn't get all of it. They caught up to him in a hurry. Petrie, right side, gave that away. Moxon up for Johnson. Takes the hit but gets right back into the play. Deline, Kuzmin to Petrie, almost halfway through this first period. Pass finds Jonathan Lodge. Lodge looks ahead. There's some help, and it's given away to Hoffman. Breakaway pass. Petrie's in, and he's stopped by Ryerson. Looking sharp again tonight. Lyra Ryerson as it's poked to the point. Lodge to Blyer, and that's going to be trouble. Blyer has a step. Blyer backhand, stopped by Cranley. His best stop of the night as the two teams trade breakaway chances. 8:25 to go here in the first. 1-0 Hounds. Face off right side of the goal. One back controlled by the Firebirds. Here's D'Amato. Big hit. Hounds get one there as here come the Firebirds. Penalty coming against Toronto. Matheson didn't like that too much. Hounds touch up. It'll be a Firebird power play here. Draw here to the left side of the Hound net. Here it comes. 0 for 1 so far tonight. Their second power play of the evening as the Hounds send it the length of the ice. Cranley plays it here and has D'Amato for Tucci. Here's Lombardi off to Hayes. Over to Hoffman. Breaking in. Breakaway. And he stopped again, Ryerson. And that's cleared but not out. Kept in. Hoffman again. Centers. Stop Ryerson again. Matheson. Just missing Woods, but it's sent the length of the ice once more, and Flint will reset back on their power play. Here's Hayes. Hoffman. Hoffman down the side and looking in, still has it. Here's Hayes, glove stop Ryerson. And Cleaver there off the boards for Samuel Connors out of the box. Here's Connors. Drops it far corner for Lash. Alex Lash moving in. Lash from behind the goal. Goes for a large spin, still has it, winds and shoots through a lot of traffic. That never got through. Gets it back to the point. Penter, Connors out front. Connors centers, there's the pass and the shot. Stopped in tight. Coffey with that try, and it's sent back to the point and back down the ice it rolls. Ryerson out to play it, gave it away. Lombardi, point blank, stopped by Ryerson. A bad misplay there by the Toronto netminder, but it doesn't come back to bite him. Penter, Jackson ahead to Coffey. In for Connors. Hounds trying to hold on to that puck. D'Amato getting in there for the Firebirds, and he gave it away as it goes to the corner. D'Amato back on it again. Hit in deep, and he'll get this ahead up on the left wing. But that will end this first period. 1-0 Toronto after one here tonight. Ben Shears scoring his first of the season has Toronto ahead 1-0 after one. The shots are even at 6 apiece. It's 8-2 Toronto. Faceoffs 4-3 Firebirds. Power plays the 0-for-2. Toronto hasn't had one. 1-0 Wild Hounds after one. Welcome now into period 2 here tonight. The Flint Firebirds and the Toronto Wild Hounds as we get straight back into the action. McKinley to McCoy, and if you're wondering who the Wild Hounds will face next, they will face the Hammerheads, Glasgow Hammerheads, and first game in Toronto, second game in Glasgow. Is spinning around here is Shears, and now he decides and shoots, and that one didn't miss, or sorry, that was McKinley, and he'll drop for Matheson. Corner off, and that's given away Matheson. Big hit, McCoy steals it, winds and shoots, and a blocker stop made there. McCoy on it again. Ryan McCoy battling to get that first goal spot. He only has a goal on the season so far, behind Gingras by 4. Colts have looked hot to start the year. Here's a chance, backhanded just wide. Ryan McCoy there, and he'll kick it ahead to Woods. Woods over to Cleaver. Cleaver getting by, hit, but now McKinley steps in. Ryan McKinley can't get the shot to the goal, and there's Woods, and sorry, Will McKinley, as it's dropped back for Cleaver. Cleaver switching spots with Matheson. Hayes took that away, and it will stay in the Flint zone for a moment. D'Amato to Hoffman. Out to Lombardi and out to center ice. Cleaver. Matheson will just send right back in. Round it goes, far side. Lash took his man into the boards, and that was before he touched the puck. And that will be an interference call. Flint to their third power play of the night. The 0-for-2, Alex Lash heads off for Toronto. Face off here to the right side of the Wild Hound goal. A 1-0 lead for them. Ben Shears with his first of the season. It came in the first period. Draw one. Controlled Deline looking for the shot. Connors took it away, and he's ahead shorthanded. Samuel Connors breaking to the net, firing, and a stop made. And it's played back. Blyer setting up. Cranley with his best stop of the night, kept in just at the line. Connors again, and the save made again by Cranley. A sloppy power play so far by the Firebirds. Under a minute left in it as Blyer sends it right back in to the corner of the zone. Deline hit in the corner. Coffey has that, and that will take some exception. It'll be the 4th penalty of the night. This will be elbowing the call against Stanton Coffey. It'll be a brief 5-on-3 for the Firebirds. Faceoff will come to the left side of the Toronto goal here, as we're just about halfway through this contest. 1-0 Hounds. Faceoff one, and it's not cleared. It hits a leg and stays in. Aspinall to Piercy. Great stop, Ryerson. On a 5-on-3 try in tight. He shuts the door and keeps it 1-0. And Petrie limps off this clear attempt. He's going to head to the locker room for the Firebirds. Faceoff will come here to the left side of the Toronto net. One to the point. Kuzmin stopped point blank and cleared again by the Hounds. That will kill off one of them. Ryan McCoy's on it shorthanded. Kicking it around and getting it right back. Here's McCoy shorthanded. Deline got it past him. Hoffman might be a 2-on-1. Firebirds Lombardi can't get the shot. That rolls into the corner. 45 seconds left on the rush. There's McCoy to send it to center ice. 30 seconds, one last dash maybe for the Firebirds. It's in for Hoffman, centered for Hayes, in shooting, Ryerson again. 8:23 to play here in the second. It's 1-0 Toronto here in Flint. Followed by this, the Maple Leafs and the Dallas Stars. We hope to see you there from Scotiabank Arena. Draw one, it's controlled again. There's the pass. D'Amato, point blank, blocker, stop, Ryerson again. In behind the nets, and 0 for 4 now on the night are the Firebirds on the power play. Bouncing puck, but Woods chips it up for Penter. Here's Penter, getting by. Penter in, shooting, stopped by Cranley. Johnson feeds that to Carr. Carr in the slot, winds and shoots, and a glove stop again made by Cranley, and a face-off coming. 5:53 to go here in the second. Still 1-0 Hounds from the first. Ben Shears with the only goal. It's been a goaltending and defensive affair here tonight. One back, this one goes to the corner. Alex Lash trying to find it. Piercy's on it here. Piercy ahead, big hit. There's Carr to McKinley, and he'll look ahead for Carr. Carr in over the line, weaving his way in, shooting, saved by the blocker of Cranley. Lash feeds it to the point. There's another shot fought off by Cranley. Bertucci hit. That almost took exception. McKinley gave it away on the miss pass. Aspinall, he's in with speed on the right, firing, and that one just bouncing wide of the Toronto goal. Big hit there, and he wasn't touching the puck, and that will be another penalty against the Hounds. It'll be their 5th penalty of the night. Back Matheson will head off here for Toronto, the defenseman. And the face-off to come here to the left side of the Hound goal. A lot of this period has been in their zone. Draw one to the point. Here's Kuzmin firing, and it just got the tip of the toe of netminder Lyra Ryerson. Lombardi sends it back in on the power play. Didn't know the thought process there as it set down the ice. Cranley back on it to Lean in his own zone. That's pickpocketed by Cleaver. Cleaver, short-handed, was moving in and tried to get it on his forehand. Hoffman. Here come the Firebirds. Blyer taking him into the end boards. Hayes has it now. Hayes trying to start something. Johnson took that away. He has Cleaver ahead, short-handed again. Cleaver poking it by and getting it, and now centering it off to Johnson. Here they come short-handed. Johnson out front, and it missed Cleaver. But the Hounds keep in. Cleaver from the corner. Still has it from behind the goal. 3 seconds to go in the period. Cleaver winds and shoots, and that's blockered away. One last opportunity off the back of the net. We're through 2. It's 1-0 Hounds here in Flint. Shots a goal in the game, 16-11 Toronto. Hits are 16-3 Toronto. Faceoffs 9-5 Firebirds. They're 0 for 5 on the power play. Toronto hasn't had one. 1-0 they lead after 2. Ben Shears the only goal. Welcome now into the third period. We hope you're enjoying this one. It's the Hounds and the Firebirds. And after this is the Stars of the Maple Leafs. D'Amato plays that ahead. Lombardi. He's in with Hayes. Winding, centering it over, and Cleaver got in the way of that lane as Woods is ahead. Right side, here's Ryan Woods, in shoots, and he just fired that high of the left corner of the net. Centered back McKinley. The tip out front was there, and it didn't reach. Here's Hoffman. McKinley back on it to Cleaver. Through center now, ahead for Woods. Woods stepping in, Woods shooting, he fired that wide. Matheson kicking it back in the corner, Cleaver to the point. Matheson over. Here's McKinley unloading, and Cranley is there. Bertucci up ahead, that finds Hoffman. Here come the Firebirds, down by a single goal in their home debut. McKinley. Here's Woods. At the home opener here in Flint. Hasn't worked in the favor of the Firebirds so far with almost 6 gone here in the third. It's 1-0 visitors. The faceoff will come back into the Toronto zone here. Left side of their net. One back by the Firebirds, but Toronto carries out to center. It's Luke Cleaver. He'll send that down into the Firebird end. Round it goes far side. D'Amato hit hard, and that will take some response by the officials. It'll be the 6th penalty of the night against Toronto. Ryan Woods heads off for boarding. Power play here to the right side of the Toronto goal this time. Just about 7 now gone here in the third period. Firebirds need to get their power play going. 9 shots on 5 attempts, but they haven't been able to break through as Toronto clears that right on. Here's Kuzmin inside his own zone, being challenged there. The Hounds are all over them right now as Aspinall gets that for Deline. Moxon trying to cover his man. Here's Kuzmin firing and went off a Hound stick in behind the net. Backing around, looking to the point. Big hit in the corner. And Toronto picks that up and tries to clear. And Petrie stole it away, and he stopped by Ryerson. Hounds have that, and Lawson will clear it just out to center ice. 30 seconds left on the power play. Back in they come again. Peters to the net. And he's stopped again by Ryerson. And the Hounds clear, and that will do it for the sixth power play of the night. It couldn't break through, but it had chance after chance. Here's Peters. Middle of the ice, he'll send that back to Kuzmin. Kuzmin on the right wing with Peters. In they come again. Piercy stopped by Ryerson. Johnson will clear. That's not out. Here's Deline. Aspinall. Kuzmin. Deline moving in. Pickpocketed by Penter, and here come the Hounds. Here's Penter. In he comes. Can't get the shot. Centered for Lodge. That was blocked, and back the other way they come. 8 to go here in the third period. 1-0 Hounds. Here's Penter. He'll play that up for Shears. Has the only goal of the game. Ben Shears turning that over. Aspinall lost it. Hounds trying to get it back again. It's Alex Lash. Penter ahead. Johnson has it. Here's Johnson back. It's off a skate and out. Now the other way come the Firebirds. Might be a 2-on-1. The pass. Piercy glove stop Ryerson. Matheson. 4.5 to go in the third period. Sent in by Toronto. Bring it around. Here's Carr. Winds and shoots. Save. Rebound. That won't go. Lash sending it back to the net. Lost trace of that as it's brought out by the Firebirds. 3 minutes to go here in the third. In comes Flint. Looking to start something late. Coffey looks ahead. Finds Carr, and here's Owen Carr. 2 minutes to play. The shot fought off. Here's Piercy. Lost it there. Lash centering it over. Matheson has to go back and get it. Firebirds on their way. They're going to look to pull the goalie. Under a minute left. Pass in front blocked. Looking for another opportunity, but McKinley took it away, and he'll send that back into the Flint zone. Round it goes behind. That missed McCoy. D'Amato has it. Up ahead for Hayes. Hayes to Lombardi. Empty net, Flint. Lombardi couldn't bring it in. Cleaver to the empty net. That misses, but the Hounds will get to it. And it's McCoy, but he couldn't win the race. Icing called with 34 seconds left. Flint still looking for their first goal of the year. They're in their second game of the season. They haven't scored in almost 2 games to start the year. McKinley up for Cleaver, and there's Luke Cleaver. He'll race it to the empty net easily. Without a trace, he scores. The empty net goal with 27 seconds left to make it 2-0 Toronto. So Luke Cleaver finds his first goal of the season on an empty net. And the Wild Hounds will take home their second victory of the season. 23 seconds away from you-know-what. Here's Hayes. Bring it in, but gave that away. Moxon was taken. Into the corner. Toronto gets that again. There's Lash. Up for Danton Coffey, and now Coffey off to the races. Coffey to the empty net. He scores. With 13 seconds left. Back-to-back empty net goals. This one for Coffey. It's his first of the season, and it's 3-0 Wild Hounds. Face off back to center ice. Almost identical numbers as last game between these two teams, and you can see the Flint fans not too happy here tonight. Well, they weren't happy in the first game either. Couldn't even get one goal, and that hurts when you can't do it at home either. 3-0 your final score from Flint tonight. Toronto up to 2-0 on the season. They have back-to-back shutouts to start the season. First time they've done that in their history. 4-0 and 3-0. Ryerson recording back-to-back shutouts in net for the Wild Hounds as he collects another shutout. 18 shots the last game, 15 this game. Hounds win it of a final 3-0. Coming up now, the Maple Leafs and the Dallas Stars from Toronto. We hope to see you there.